Hi and welcome, guys. Today I'm gonna be looking at the new album from Lord Huron called Vide Noir, making us all look up the French pronunciation of that because they never actually say that in any of the songs on the album. They only use the translation, which is Black Void, and that is much easier to say. Vide Noir, Vide Noir, Vide Noir, Vide Noir? Since the inspiration for this album was taken from the lead singer-songwriter driving around Los Angeles at night, I guess this can go on the shelf with other romanticized versions of Los Angeles, even though in reality we all know it's more like this. The themes of this album really revolve around astrology and in a fictional way, I think, just for fun, like most people view astrology, I hope, because I don't buy into any of that. From what I can tell, it's really just meant to be taken as entertainment, and this album succeeds in that. I am still very much intrigued by themes in musical albums, and they really commit in this album to this theme, and it's just like almost a story. It's pretty vague, but you can really see the story that's built into this. And that made me realize how much the last album from Lord Huron really did have a lot of themes going on, like end of the world stuff, so and deep woods. It makes me very curious for what they do next, like if they keep going with very structured and committed themes. That leaves me very intrigued for their future work. This does change up their style a little bit. It's much more electric than previous albums, which sounds like I'm repeating myself because it seems like a lot of people are doing this nowadays. It seems to really be working for a lot of them, so might as well. Their other albums had been more Western and acoustic sounding, and this one goes. Is it raining? It sounds like it's raining. It really sounds like it's raining. Guess it could be. Yeah, it's raining. Anyway, the first track on this album really serves as a transition between the two sounds because it sounds like someone traveling from their western roots and then ending up in Los Angeles or something. And it serves as that a good transition to represent that. Vide Noir, also known as Dark Void, I think does represent a drug in this universe that a lot of people are getting addicted to apparently in this fictional representation of whatever. So yeah, there's lots of lines about getting high on whatever this dark void is. But it is played as a cautionary tale, so I don't really see that as much of a negative. The highlight tracks for me were Never Ever, Ancient Names Part 1, Wait by the River, and When the Night is Over. I really like this one. I think it, again, I really love albums that commit to a theme, even though it's not like I want all albums to do this, but when someone does do it, I take it gladly. Because of that, I think I see myself giving this album an 8 out of 10. And if you are interested in hearing what this sounds like, I'd say go straight to either Ancient Names Part 1 or Wait by the River. They both represent the two different spectrums of the sound this album has. If you like this, don't forget to click the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We look forward to seeing more of you. Vide Noir. Vide Noir. Vide Noir. Sounds like a farewell. Vide Noir.